head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Trapper. They call me the Trapper. Yeah, I've had an incident with one. They've had them up there. In fact, right across, I'm trapping on the road. Actually, right across from Greenwater Park. I'm trapping it, and well, I'm down here further.
So, Leduc Road?
Yeah, Leduc off of Leduc Road. Yeah, I'm trapping in there. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm not smelling anything like that. I'm just about a quarter. You know where the bike trail is going up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm about a quarter mile from that. In fact, I'm on Oakridge Sand and Gravels property because I got Kevin give me permission to trap their property, and I'm right in there, and I'm not seeing anything like that. I've seen elk, I've seen deer, river otters, a lot of the trans hits. No trans hits you don't know about, but
So did you see anything on Leduc Road?
Huh?
Did you see anything on Leduc?
Nothing. I'm not seeing nothing.
Okay.
Are they supposed to be there?
Yeah. So I've been told a couple times of like on the west end of Leduc that there was a sighting that it ran across 58 and into that meadow before the river.
Yeah.
And then there's been sightings from like mountain bikers.
Okay, now you know not Kevin. He's from Dexter. I can't think of his name. He was up here last year. He's not playing with full deck of cards. He's supposed to have seen him in town of Dexter. Mm-hmm. And the year that he's seen him, I was living there in Dexter.
Uh-huh.
Never saw him. He's not playing with full deck of cards. He's a little bit. It's not got full of. Mm-hmm. So what he says he sees, he saw over 100 right there on the mountain.
Yeah, you get those too.
You know, and it's like, because I hunt and fish and all that crap up in there. I've been all the way back, and we did have a Forest Service lady last year come up, and right there it's Mount, got the two trails right there. I can't even think of the name of the trail now, but she's up there doing the survey on the Forest Service books. Mm-hmm. As you sign in, go up. She kept having something hit something, and then it go. And she said she got a little scared, so she came back out. And she come all the way up where we're at Shadow Bay, and she come up there and asked me. She said, "What would be making that noise?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she told me. She said, "It followed her from where the books are all the way down into the car." She kept looking back up, but she couldn't see nothing. So I thought, what it was doing? She said it was hitting. I said, hit the log that was laying there next to us, or boom, like that. And she was something like that, but it was going. I said, well, sometimes cow elk will eat those, and they'll make that noise. I've watched that myself. And she goes, oh, okay. I just wondered what that was. So how many sightings have you had around here that you could say they are sightings?
I would say I'm only at about 50 right now, but I know there's more than that. I just got started in this and documenting people's sightings.
Now I can tell you something. You know, you don't know where Pioneer Gulch is, do you? Mm-mm. How about Ranger Prairie?
No. So, so my son-in-law, he knows all the names of everything. It's like whenever I want to go search an area, it's like, oh, okay, that's over here. Blah, blah,
okay, we were up on, this has been a few years ago now. This is the strange part. We were up there a few years ago. My son and I were up there elk hunting. He was elk hunting. I was doing the calling for him because he hunts with a bow. I can't do it no more. And we were up there. We seen these elk. We were following them. They were moving faster than we thought they could because the wind was in our favor. They were. So we went this way and started up. And he was ahead of me, and I was standing like this. And we were watching. All you could see the legs of them going through. So we were figuring out where they're going. All of a sudden we heard thump, 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 thump. You know, eyeballing it because there's big bull. We're watching him, you know. My son goes, just step forward just enough, and this rock, about the size of a bowl right across my foot. How the hell did that come here, you know? I mean, I was in pain. I had to go all the way back down. We quit, went all the way back down. And I had to walk 2.5 miles down to the road and 4 miles back up the road to get to the truck. By the time I got to the truck, my leg was just...
So do you think something rolled it at you?
It had to. It had to. Because the elk were this way. When we could stand there and look like that, have them going through the trees. This come out of here. Why were those elk moving that fast when the wind was in their face? Something was on their tail feathers. If you look at a cow, you ever watch elk, you can watch the tail end. When they get ready to leave, it goes. The cow don't have to raise her head. Just her hair on her butt goes. They'll swell out big, and they all know. They start following her out. They'll come out and sing what these were. And the bull, he was in front of the herd. Usually he's in the middle. He was in the front getting the hell out of Dodge. He's a big boy. And that's
so he wasn't scared from you guys?
No. Everything was in our favor. The wind was in our face. We were coming up on them instead of going behind them or coming in front of them like that. The wind was actually blowing off their back down to us. We had no clue we were there. And we have what we call bare feet on, which has that much of foam rubber in there. You don't need no traction, you don't make no noise. You can step on a limb and it doesn't break. So that come down, rolling down. That's been a few years ago. And that's one of the weird things. But we've had a few incidents, I guess you say. We had something hit our truck one time while we were camping. Shoot the whole damn truck. That was a 3/4 ton pickup. We had a camper on it. It was right there on the middle fork of the river. Just
wow, that's cool.
And our dog, we were in a camper, cab over camper, my wife and I, and the truck. It was about, we were both sound asleep, about 2:30 in the morning. Boom! Right? Boom, our dog, we had a little dog, you know, he was all puffed up. He wouldn't even, not on the floor, he went up there in the bed with us. He never wanted in bed with you, you know? My wife was, what is that? I said, I don't know. So I got my britches on, turned the porch light on, and he wouldn't even come with me. I grabbed my gun and walked out and looked around. I don't know, didn't see nothing, you know. She was, what was that? I don't know. Maybe, you know, because it was in July when that happened. I don't know what it was.
So, what did you hear about last year?
Up here?
Yeah.
Up on what I call Maiden, whatever it is now. They changed the name on it. Maiden Butte. Some people ran into one up there. Was bugling or squealing out. My buddy that was up there hunting with a bow, he had ones. He knows. He's heard everything. He had one, you know, just get real vocal and scream, and he had that what they call the Oklahoma scream or whatever it's called. You know?
Ohio.
Yeah. He said it brought the hair on the back of his neck straight up.
Yeah. So who's your friend?
Who?
Yeah.
Brian Widmore.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say because my dad had an encounter up there. He didn't see it, but it was there making sounds, and it did the howl. So I didn't know if it was my dad or.
No, Brian was up there hunting, and he's been the search and rescue. He's been everything, and he come back to me and he said, "I know what that was. I've heard that before." He said, "The 65-pound bow just would not stop it if I had to stop it." I said, "Well, don't you carry a pistol on your hip?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "About to stop it."
Maybe.
There ain't nothing going to get, you know, center mass. If you have to, you have to. That's all it's going to take.
Yeah.
You know that. You know that as well as I do, because some people doubt you. So you got footprints over there. And where they come from.
They're all Washington and Oregon. And then I have
You got any from around here?
No, not from Oakridge. No, not yet. I will. But the one that we had in the snow.
Okay, you know when the fire was here?
Yeah.
Okay, my neighbor, Steve, I can't remember his last name. He belongs to the Ridge Runners.
Okay.
You know the Ridge Runner
Yeah.
Bigfoot outfit? he was telling me, now this is where I don't understand. They're heavy. They're supposed to be heavy, right? I'll say 500-600 pounds. He was buying groceries, taking them up Salmon Creek. And I believe, because he wasn't telling me, I believe he was going up to Winchester, by Winchester Trailhead up there. And he was feeding them, he said. Now he was feeding them cakes, cookies.
No, wait, now what's 600 pounds?
These guys.
The big feet?
Yeah.
So whatever made those impressions there were 1,400 pounds.
Where?
The knee impressions right there?
The ones in there?
Uh-huh.
That's a footprint?
Knees.
Oh, knee print?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Tobe Johnson is the one that got them from the Al Moon area in Cottage Grove.
Sure they're them? Oh, that's that Al Moon guy
Mm-hmm.
that had them in his backyard.
Mm-hmm. Those are them.
Oh, it's kind of hard to believe because my horse weighed that much and it didn't meet that big of a dent, you know. We had horses up there. But like I was telling you, Steve was telling me he was feeding them up there.
Mm-hmm.
Now he was feeding cookies, donuts, bread, everything. And it was gone. I asked him, is he seeing scat? No. Is he seeing bear tracks? No. Is he seeing tracks at all? He goes, no. I said, they got to be something. If you're buying a case of apples and taking them up there and dumping them out, what's going to eat apples? Deer, elk, bear, coot, whatever.
Yeah.
I said, you didn't see no tracks? He said, no. I said, okay, take bacon, take grease. You want to get one, get grease. Take the grease. Pour it out on the ground. Because wherever they step, goes, coming back to it.
Yeah.
Now I had another guy, and that was Don Wilcox. Said he had a feeling there was one up there because he kept getting a funny irritation when he walked back. He'd go back in about a mile and a half and start hunting. He had something that was irritating. He said he took one of his wife's pads during that time and he tied it up. And he said he had tracks out long up there. And it's deep. And it was gone. Now I don't know if he was saying the truth or if he's saying.
Well, so I know somebody that does that for bear hunting. Puts feminine products out.
It works.
That's what I heard.
It works on deer. So I just wondered, if you had any reports up that way. Because I had that thing happen to me. And I went back in there this year. You can't buy a deer in there. You can't buy a squirrel in there. Now, how long are they supposed to stay in an area?
Who knows? My dad's been researching.
Now, you know it's
area
Buck
for
got one.
over
Buck
10
got a
years.
track. You know that.
What?
Buck, the guy that does the sauce and everything. Bart, the guy that has the wood.
Oh,
in
okay.
here. His dad. He has a pretty good sized track.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but Bart was telling me about it. I told Bart about this, and he said, that's what you had. Oh, it just don't make me mad. Because, once you yell at somebody, hey, down here, you figure, and who in the hell, like I said, who in the hell's going to come down now? I can take you right to the same spot. Say, okay, you go up here and come down. I'll meet you down there at the bottom of that road. In fact, in 1978, Bohemian logged that with a balloon. So, you know how steep that is. It's a steep country. We used to balloon hauling it down.
Yeah.
So that's what we've had kind of running. I said, I've been up here all my life. I've hunted up here. It's about that big. I was all over the place. I know where caves are and stuff like that, but I can't remember if that has a cave up there, a rock, something up there. I don't know. And I don't know, if they're living in there, what that was. But I got a funny feeling I knew it was because it brought the hair up on the back of my neck.
Now, where was that again?
2136.
2136, right, okay.
You got a map there, I'll show it to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
mark it.
2136. That's where it was. You go up that 2136.
How long ago was that?
This is 25. So 23, 24 when I had it happen last year, 24. Because we killed 6 bucks out of that area. And they weren't little bucks either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Cool.
you know something's going on.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
So you know 2136, you go up to 21 road, you hit the 2134, turn to your left. Don't go to your right, that's going to go to Coal Creek. You stay on the Blacktop Road, go all the way around, then you're going to go again, go over a bridge. You know where the people got shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going past that to the bridge up there. Instead of going to your left, you go to your right. You go straight up that right, go right along the creek,
Okay.
and you're going to start pulling.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to start pulling up the hill. There's a cat road that goes back in here like this. My wife sits on that cat road. I walk from here up.
Mm-hmm.
We deer out there every year.
Wow.
And you don't see them now. I don't know if they'll be back in there this year or what.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
it's I don't know. I don't know how long.
I wonder if it's snowed in right now.
I don't know. Might be.
Probably.
Yeah, because they're having problems with the pass right now, so
Yeah.
it's snowed in. You might be able to get up. Might be able to get halfway. You haven't had any around Loggers Butte or anything like that, huh?
Mm-mm.
No Mule Mountain, none of that. Of course, that's burnt now, but none of that up in there.
Well, let me show you my map here. Can I get a video of you saying my name is and I believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Trapper. They call me the Trapper. Yeah, I've had an incident with one last year.
All right. I'll say I believe in Bigfoot.
Oh, I believe in Bigfoot. Yeah, okay.